A man was injured in a gun attack while in his yard in Trenchtown this morning. The shooting happened around 4:10 along Columbus Road in the area. It is reported that he was in his yard when he was pounced upon by assailants, who shot him and escaped. The injured man was assisted to the Kingston Public Hospital, where he was admitted for treatment. The incident is being probed by the police. It is reported that a man was fatally shot by unknown assailants in Discovery Bay, St. Anne on Wednesday night. The deceased man has been identified as 35-year-old Derek Clayton, otherwise called War Cannon. According to reports, about 9:10 p.m., Clayton was heading home from his shop when he was pounced upon by unknown assailants, where he got shot multiple times in the upper body while exiting a taxi. He was rushed to the St. Anne's Bay Hospital where he was pronounced dead. There are no motive for the shooting as yet. Investigations are ongoing. His death happened 4 days after he buried his 10-year-old daughter, who died in a freak accident on March 13th. On Wednesday afternoon, February 26, Jada Lee was walking home from school with a classmate and her classmate's mother. As they made their way along the sidewalk on Discovery Bay's main road, a crash occurred involving a coaster bus and a truck that had just exited a hardware store. During the accident, a piece of steel struck Jada Lee and her schoolmate, knocking Jada Lee to the ground. She was taken to a doctor in Discovery Bay, where she received painkillers and was referred for an X-ray. The initial assessment indicated no serious injuries and she was sent home. However, she was in considerable pain and unable to return to school. Over the following days, Jada Lee's condition worsened to the point where she had swelling around the hips. She could not sit up and she complained of severe pain. In the end, she could not walk. On Thursday, March 6, she was taken to the St. Anne's Bay Hospital. There she underwent another X-ray and was again sent home on the same day. Jada Lee's condition continues to worsen following her earlier hospital visits. According to her aunt, Shelley-Ann Williams, and her grandmother, Susan Menzie, with whom she shared a very close bond. Both women said it was heartbreaking to watch her suffer, feeling helpless as her pain worsened. On Thursday, Jada Lee's mother, who lives in Clarendon, traveled to Discovery Bay to get her. Together with Miss Williams and Miss Menzie, they took Jada Lee to the Maypen Hospital, where she was admitted immediately upon arrival. Tragically, Jada Lee passed away just hours later that same evening, March 13th. The loss has devastated the family. Her father in particular is struggling to cope, breaking down repeatedly as he grapples the painful question of who will be held accountable for his daughter's untimely death. A taximan is in custody following the seizure of 6 firearms and 10 9mm rounds of ammunition found in his vehicle following an operation in sections of Kingston 20 on Friday. The Jamaica Constabulary Force reports that about 7:14 p.m., investigators intercepted a motor car and a search revealed the prohibited weapons, ammunition, and 6 magazines. The driver from Duane Park was subsequently arrested. His identity is being withheld pending further investigations. This seizure brings the total number of prohibited weapons seized by the Firearms and Narcotics Investigation Division within the past 3 weeks to 276. The public is reminded to share information with the police on illegal weapons by calling FNID at 876-923-6184, the National Intelligence Bureau at 811 Crime Stop at 311 are the nearest police station. The Jamaica Constabulary Force has named 3 of 12 men arrested during a series of anti-lottery scam operations where it seized over 28 million and multiple high-end assets. 42-year-old Keon Gibbs was arrested and charged with abstracting electricity, pending further investigations. 30-year-old Adane Gillen, a businessman from Bog Village, was charged with possession of identity information, and 23-year-old Darion Miller of the West Village Housing Scheme was charged with possession of an access device. The arrest followed multiple operations between Thursday and Saturday, targeting lottery scamming Dub Scam Done Justice a Run. On Saturday, several units converged on Rosemount in Montego Bay, St. James, between 4 o'clock a.m. and 9 o'clock a.m. Police say the operation involved 4 coordinated raids, during which the dwelling of a taxi operator in Rosemount was searched, and the police uncovered $21.9 million, more than 9,000 US dollars, and cash in various currencies. In another raid in the same area, a businessman's premises was searched, resulting in the seizure of approximately 500,000 Jamaican dollars, over 6,000 US dollars, and additional cash in other currencies, leading to the arrest of Gibbs. 2 days earlier on Thursday, June 5, a targeted pre-dawn operation was carried out in the Bog and West Village housing schemes in Montego Bay. Between the hours of 3 o'clock a.m. and 6 o'clock a.m., 6 coordinated raids were carried out, leading to the seizure of 5.3 million, more than 2,900 US dollars in cash, along with 5 high-end motor vehicles. 2 individuals, Gillen and Miller, were arrested and charged in connection with this operation. Deputy Superintendent of Police Dave Brown, head of the Anti-Lottery Scam Unit, said the JCF is aggressively pursuing individuals who prey on vulnerable people both locally and abroad. 6 men have been formally charged in the operations. More details. Thank you for watching News Exclusive, where we update you on the latest news. Don't forget to click that notification bell, like, share, comment, and subscribe for more news you love.